Hey guys, Azenium here. We're back here at Speedway, probably about to get a cocktail of Monster and orange juice. Usually it's a pretty good combo. Yeah, so last night I didn't get very good sleep. Not really feeling the staying awake type of thing right now. But yeah, so at like 4 in the morning, someone started beeping wildly, right? And so my dog started barking crazily, and I was like jarred awake, and I was like, whoa, what the heck's going on? And I'm like, oh, someone's just beeping their horn. So I tried to get back to sleep and stuff, and my sleep was kind of choppy before that, so it wasn't good. Anyways, I'll see you guys real quickly, probably about to top off the gas a little bit, but yeah, I'll be back. And we're back. Ugh. So how's it going? Let's see what we have. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, we're back on the road. Getting ready. Sorry about the random hard cuts. I just couldn't figure out what I was trying to do for a second there. It was weird. But yeah, we ended up skipping the whole energy drink thing for now. I just got the orange juice. I know where the new office where we're doing the deployment has a coffee machine, so geez, these people are dangerous. Holy cow. And that guy behind me is crazy. So I'm blow through a red light and everything. But yeah, so we're on our way. Sorry, some morning congestion or something. This is allergies. Let's see, what do we got? There we go. Yeah, so I was looking up some topics and stuff, and we may do what I was originally thinking about. Basically, here, I'll give you an example. It's going to be really strange. We'll see what happens. Basically, it'll look like this behind me. Something to this effect. Where you're able to kind of see... here, let me move that. And this. Oh, Jesus. I gotta be in the other lane anyways. Something to this effect, basically. Kind of. If that makes sense. But more in the background or something. So basically, in effect, what you would get is kind of like a nice background sort of behind me type of thing. And the reason why we would do that is to add kind of more flavor, I guess, to the video. But also, because there's I kind of agree with the post. It's like, what does fall look like in your neck of the woods? That's the topic. Things really haven't started falling though, so can't really, not been too impressive. But I figured I'd show you kind of an idea. So basically we would have, it would be kind of set up like a stream, I guess, where my face would be a little bit smaller, and then you would be able to see the kind of like the foreground more than me in the car driving. So I think it would be good. I think it would look good, but we'll have to see. It would, like I was saying before, it would require a USB hub, but our webcam light's gonna require one anyways. So yeah. So that's pretty much that. But there's a good chance that it's gonna rain today. Actually, it's already started sprinkling a little bit. So I kind of like the rain as long, I like the rain as long as it's not like intense buckets while I'm driving. if it does that while I'm not driving, that's cool, you know. It's kind of peaceful. Good stuff. But yeah, we skipped out on the energy drink for now. I just want to see how I am when I get there. So I figured just do the orange juice for now. Give me a little bit of like a speed boost, you know, something a little more natural. And then when I get there, I'll take a look and see what's up. But I wasn't even up super late. I just couldn't get to sleep for some reason. But I guess that's how life is. Sorry, there's like a little bug flying around in here in the world. So yeah, there's a lot of things that we can certainly do. The 28th is, I think, National Strawberry Pie Day or something like that. So maybe we'll do something along those lines. I don't know, that's in like 2 days, so we'll have to wait and see what happens on that one. Yeah, just chugging along in his tractor for some reason. There's not like a bunch to talk about today, surprisingly. I just don't really have a ton to talk about. Nothing really new with the house. I will say in our series right now, I'm thinking about doing 15 crate unboxing for the Elder Scrolls. I feel like that's going to be probably a pretty fire episode, especially for the moon crates. So look forward to that. That's going to be its own separate thing. It's not going to be a an actual stream. It's going to be an episode itself. And then if everything irons out today, maybe I'll release an episode for YouTube. I just got to figure out. Well, I already know what I want to do. It's this one game where, well, I don't know. Maybe I won't. I still got to kind of figure it out. I mean, it's a good game. I just feel like there's a lot better YouTubers that would play it than me. You know what I mean? But I could always play it and add my own flair to it, you know. But yeah, basically what it is you're a tech support agent, and you're resolving these tickets. And as you resolve these tickets, you know, certain mysterious things start happening behind the scenes, you know. So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. But yeah, keep that in mind. I think that would probably be pretty cool to check out. So, I mean, it doesn't sound like it's gonna be too horrible. Sounds like it might take a little bit of grinding though on certain things. It's basically 30 days in the game, and then the game ends, and whatever you do within those 30 days determines the outcome of the game. It's not 30 actual days, obviously. It's 30 game days, but anyways, I think that's about it, aside from, like I was mentioning, I was thinking about doing some more Brain Out and, Brain Out and Brawlhalla streams, but I'm not 100% on that. I'm thinking about doing some Terraria stuff too, by the way, guys. But it would probably be Xbox Terraria. I'm not really sure though. But yeah, that might be something that we do. We might get on the old Xbox and do some Xbox Terraria. It's sad because my Terraria series got like a ton of views, but you know, it's probably one of the worst series I've ever done, because just people don't know how to act right, you know. So every time we got our server up and running, someone would rush in and do a thing called carpet bombing, which is basically where they destroy your entire server for no reason at all, other than that, you know, these individuals are so depressed and don't know how to handle life that they have to take it out on, you know, someone else's stream or video game, and then they get a laugh out of it, and ha ha ha, you know. I don't understand it personally. It's like, you know, it could have been a really good series. It's one of the reasons why I took a break from YouTube, because every time I ended up getting on to try and do something, the entire Terraria server was gone again. And I'm like, really? Like, every single time? And then, like, my streams turned into, you know, because I didn't have enough time for streaming, I had to dedicate all my time to basically constantly fixing the server. So then I ended up streaming myself fixing the server, like, the whole time. And that wasn't enjoyable for anyone, I don't think. No one wants to watch me fix the server constantly on stream. So, yeah, that's what I ended up doing. IRL Terraria stream, where I'm fixing the server the whole time. So, that was a massive burnout for me anyways. But, you know, like I said, other things like job change and all this other stuff, my hard drive failing, just, it was a big, you know, and then I got really sick too. But it was just like a big culmination of things all at once that I was like, yeah, just needed a break. But anyways, that's that. You know, maybe we'll do it, maybe we won't. I know there's a couple other games I'd like to stream, especially like Midnight March games on Mixer. If you guys didn't know, Midnight March is when I play a Mixer game. Usually there won't be any video or voice, but you can tune in to kind of see the strategy that I have in mind. Sometimes there might be, but those are Mixer exclusive, and they're usually pretty late at night, and they won't, those ones don't involve Elder Scrolls. But there is an event coming up here, guys. There's an event coming up here. I think it's going to be like the Witch's Brew event or something like that on Elder Scrolls. You guys are going to want to tune in for that. That's going to be probably a 2-week long series. We may actually put our Templar on the back burner for a little bit with that event. It's going to be like really great. I already know. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm already really looking forward to it. So yeah, look for that in the coming days. It's going to be awesome. I actually already got some armor for our Templar for that. Some, like an armor scheme. It looks like people are posting recipes from last year, or whenever the event was last. Not recipes, but like style sheets. I don't know, and motifs, I mean. So it's going to be super exciting because they've been posting these style sheets or whatever motifs. It's called the Hollow Jack set. It's motif number 42. If you put 42 in the guild search, it'll pop up with all the Hollow Jack stuff. But I've gotten most of the stuff, and I've customized my character to kind of have that Halloween feel. So when the event hits, I'll already be, you know, in the inn, basically. The pieces are super expensive. They're like 2 to 4K a piece. I was lucky enough to get them at 1K per piece. Some of them are going for like 20K. Like, I can't get the helmet for any less than like, you know, 15, 20K. So that's just insane. And like the least I found, like I said, 1K. And then to apply the set itself, the chest is like 1K, the leggings are like 1K, the gloves and everything else are like 500 or something. There's a piece, I think it's the weapon, my two-handed weapon, was like 3K to try and apply. So I don't have all the pieces applied yet, but eventually. And I don't have all the motif recipes, but I figure, you know, I have enough to kind of go in and, you know, look Halloweenish, I guess. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's already basically been taken care of. Like I said, though, there's a couple more pieces I need to get, and basically the motifs will be completed, and you can earn these motif pieces from like completing like some sort of like witches. Oh man, I can't remember. Witches something, but it's within the Witches Festival, and I really hope that's what's coming up. If not, then hey, at least I look like I'm prepared for Halloween while I'm doing the Halloween event. So, really excited. Our character is really coming along. This may be the guy that we use to carpet bomb, though. The Templar's just so easy, and this is a different subject, but the Templar's so easy to build for PvP. Like, I've never had an easier time of building a character for PvP. Like, it's been so easy. It's crazy. Like, I don't know, the Nightblade just felt weird and clunky, and it took, like, quite a bit of time to try and, you know, build for PvP, and, like, I still don't feel like I'm there on that one. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess, for that stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. That's all of the update that I have. But yeah, when I say magic bomb, I'm talking about like going in. We'll be going into like Cyrodiil, or I'm guessing that's probably going to be an event at some point. Cyrodiil or Imperial City again in the far future, or some other PvP thing that they implement. When I get that carpet bomb ability, because I got freaking bombed so many times. Basically what it does, if you have like 20 people or even like 12 people, or, you know, say there's 30 people there, say both enemy teams are there clustered together fighting each other, right? You know, so you sneak up with your character and you hit the ability. It's 1,500 some damage, but it's boosted 25% for every enemy that's within the circle. So right off the bat, I believe with one enemy is 25%, you know, on top of that 1k or 1.5k. So if you have like, you know, 30 enemies, then just everyone instantly dies. So, and you know, it's just probably the best way to go, I think, when it comes to that style of PvP. So yeah, my idea, you know, you're in Cyrodiil, you're sneaking around, you know, you got enemies trying to break down the gate, you know, you land that ability, boom, you wipe the entire team. I mean, you might go down yourself from the stragglers, but, I mean, you know, at least you were able to, you know, help capture that base. And anyways, that's all I want to talk about today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm looking forward to our 20th one, which will obviously be coming up. It'll be a little bit. And, you know, I know you guys, some of you guys have noticed that I missed a couple of vlogs, but, you know, just bad circumstances. Like my laptop was dead the one day, and then the next day, you know, Windows was updating, and I'm like, seriously, is this really happening right now? But it is what it is. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one.